Hey there friends, my name is Varj, and today we're going to go over my favorite indie title, Ashes of Creation. Now before we get into the video, I just want to go over a few things. This video is going to be just a real quick rundown, a condensed summary for those of you who haven't heard of the game, or you're just tired of the trash we've been getting in the MMO genre the past couple years. There's a lot of systems in Ashes. I won't be able to go over all of them in detail in this video, but there will be more to come, so don't worry. Now, if you're one of those that don't want to sift through hours upon hours of podcasts and development updates, and you just want to see what's going on with this game, stay tuned because we're getting into it right now. All right, so Ashes of Creation is being developed by an indie studio called Intrepid Studios. It is a pretty young studio, but it does have some of the most senior talent in the industry, which makes this game so promising. Now, it's been in development for almost 3 years now. Actually, it has been 3 years this past month, since 2017. And currently we have an early iteration of the Alpha 1 builds. So as far as development cycles go, that's where we're at. Now, Ashes of Creation takes place in a place called Vera. Now, Vera is roughly going to be twice the size of the Witcher 3's map. So if you've played that, you know how massive that is. And it's going to be extremely immersive, and it's going to have some of the most robust and deep storytelling that I've seen in any MMO so far. Now, as most of you know, these stories are only as full and immersive as we allow them to be. And luckily, we're going to be able to do just that with up to 9 playable races and 64 classes. Now, the good thing about this is nothing should be gender locked or locked behind any other identifying characteristic. That's what we've been told up to this point, so hopefully that sticks. Now, moving on to nodes, these are arguably going to be the most important systems in the game because they're going to be providing players with more than 100 locations to build communities, have housing, explore content, all that jazz. Now, nodes will dictate where you live. It'll dictate the resources that you make profit from. Different nodes will have different economies. It provides a deep level of server immersion and decision making that we just don't see that often in the MMO community anymore. Not to mention, they're going to be broken down into 4 different types, either war and PvP, religion, artisanship, or scientific discovery. Now, these nodes, they're going to play another pivotal role in other mechanics such as castle sieges, caravan routes, and artisan skills, because it's going to depend on the locale of where they're at. And now, actually, speaking of castle sieges, we're supposed to have testing for that soon. As far as I'm aware, we don't have an update on that, so we're still waiting. Now, going back to Artisan Skills, these will be paramount to a player's success because this is how you're going to make money, essentially. It depends on events that's happening around in each individual server, such as the castle sieges, node development, caravan routes, etc. So each server could favor one resource over the other, and it could really dictate how the players on that server go about their artisan skills. Now, with those, you can master either one of the 3, either gathering, processing, or crafting, but as far as we know, you can't master all of them. Next, we're going to talk about caravan routes just for a hot second. They're just a really good economic option for people that thrive on PvP content, risk versus reward kind of stuff. There are substantial profits you can have from caravan route interceptions. It's just pretty much open world PvP, guys, so if you like that sort of stuff, this is probably going to be where you're at. The last thing I really wanted to hit was Ashes is going to be a hybrid combat system. So it's going to kind of be something like Terra if you've ever played that. It's going to have the tab target, but it's also going to have kind of the action combat aspect of that. And that's it. That's your action-packed summary of Ashes. I'm really looking forward to diving into the series for you guys, and I really hope you enjoy it. If you have any suggestions for me, or you just want to let me know what I can look into, please feel free to let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.